The Ray-Ban Meta Gen 3 is the death of your iPhone, but you'll hate the price. Look at us. We are neck-down zombies. We spent the last decade staring into a slab of glass that disconnects us from the world. We know the problem. For years, the answer has been bulky VR headsets or awkward Google Glass failures. But Meta just secretly released the product that actually kills the phone. It's the Ray-Ban Meta Smart Glasses Gen 3. But it's not what you think. They're not just a better camera. They are the first genuinely powerful computer that disappears on your face. And the kicker? They cost the price of an iPhone, but give you a feature Apple won't have for years. To understand Gen 3, we have to look at the leap Meta just made. Gen 1 was a camera. Gen 2 was a better camera with AI. Gen 3, or more accurately the high-end display model, is a complete paradigm shift. Meta finally added a display. It's high resolution, monocular, which is one eye, and it gives you glanceable AI. Think of it as a smartwatch display, but floating in the corner of your vision. No need to pull out your phone for weather, text, or directions. I remember the first time I used the new Meta AI feature on the previous generation. I asked, "What is that flower?" And it instantly told me the species. Now imagine that happening without me having to stop what I'm doing. That's the power we're talking about. But the display is only half the story. The real key to replacing the phone lies in how you control this floating world without using your voice in public. We've all been there, yelling "Hey Meta" or "Hey Siri" in a crowded coffee shop. It's awkward, it's slow, and it defeats the purpose of being discreet. The Gen 3 system is rumored to rely heavily on the neural band, a separate SEMG wristband. This band detects electrical signals from your forearm muscles. It knows if you're trying to pinch or make a tiny movement with your thumb and index finger. I just sent a text message. I just scrolled a YouTube comment. I didn't move my hand half an inch. This is a silent interface. And that's the thing that makes this a daily driver, not a novelty. When you can interact with the internet privately without disrupting your conversation, the phone becomes redundant. Meta engineers have called this the ultimate solution to the input problem, the final barrier to AR glasses adoption. Studies showed voice command use drops by 60% in public spaces due to social awkwardness. The neural band solved that. The hardware is finally there. The display and the neural control make this a competitor. But now we have to talk about the part that terrifies everyone: privacy and the always-on AI. Let's not forget the Google Glass failure. It was the glass hole problem. The visible camera made people hostile. While the Ray-Bans are better disguised, Gen 3 has to overcome the same social fear. Meta is rumored to roll out super sensing live AI, an always-on feature that recognizes faces, remembers names, and reminds you to buy milk. This requires the glasses to continuously analyze your visual field for hours, not just 30 seconds. I love the convenience of the AI remembering my friend's dog's name, but the moment the AI recognizes a face, gives me their name, and then tries to serve me an ad based on our conversation, the line is broken. The convenience is built on a data debt you constantly pay. Meta's defense is the tiny pulsing white LED privacy indicator. Is a tiny LED enough to ensure the trust of society? This isn't just a tech review. This is a social contract test. This is why the adoption of Gen 3 will be slow. It requires cultural permission. Okay, so assuming society gives its permission, what does a full day in the post-smartphone world actually look like? Imagine your day with Gen 3. You wake up, the glasses tell you the outside temperature in your display. You ask, "What's my first meeting?" And the voice whispers it discreetly. You're walking to work, GPS directions appear in the lower quadrant. You're cooking dinner, you ask the glasses to read a recipe. Hands dirty? No problem. You use the neural band to scroll to the next step. You just performed 3 phone actions without ever touching your phone. The true shift is the reduction of cognitive load. The phone is a black hole that demands your full attention. The glasses are an invisible ambient assistant that delivers information without taking you out of the moment. This is why the phone is dead. It's inefficient at ambient information. But here is the major caveat, the turning point you need to know about the $799 price point. It isn't just expensive, it's an experiment. Meta is betting on discrete utility, the glasses. Apple is betting on full immersion, the headset. The $799 display model is Meta's way of testing the market for true AR glasses without the billion-dollar risk Apple is taking. If Meta sells even 5 million units of the Gen 3 line, a fraction of iPhone sales, it proves the glasses form factor is the future interface. Apple will be forced to abandon its $3,500 headset paradigm and start working on something that looks more like a Ray-Ban. The Ray-Ban Meta Gen 3 isn't the perfect device. It's too thick, the battery still isn't all day unless you use the case, and the AI is still learning. But it is the most successful Trojan horse in modern tech history. It slipped the computer on your face while everyone was arguing about the headset. Your phone won't disappear next year, but the clock is ticking. The next time you walk into a poll while checking a text, remember that the replacement is already sitting on someone's nose. And that replacement is Meta's, not Apple's. If you thought this shift was inevitable, or if you're now seriously considering selling your smartwatch for a pair of these, hit subscribe. I'm doing a deep dive next week on why the Humane AI Pin failed or Meta succeeded. You won't want to miss that comparison.